Sodo!
All right, what is up, Soto population? As always,
Ooh,
I'm your host, the Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have.
Geats. No, wait, that's the.
I mean, that's not incorrect. We
Yeah.
do indeed have the Geats.
If we were still doing like the regular podcast streams, the joke that I wanted to make when we got that name was to basically play the Common Writer Gates transformation, but just cut in with me going Geats.
Well, hey, um, check it out. We're at least live, and there are two
Ooh,
people watching. Hello, two people. I know this is
hey.
an impromptu. I know probably not a lot of people can make it to this because I only decided this but 30 minutes ago. So, oops. For today, I have,
So,
there we go.
oh,
I have some Geet stuff that I want to sticker. I also have this very nice background of candy toy boxes and like a disgusting ant. I have a freaking ant problem here. And it's not
oh.
fun. Um, I've tried many insecticides recently. Not ingesting them, just on the ants. But anyway, check it out. You're not hearing any feedback, are you?
Nope, it's quiet.
Fantastic. That's what I like to hear.
Hmm.
Um, I guess I did want to start with this one, but
Oh,
these two are numbers 1 and 2, so I kind of
you
feel
right.
obligated to start with the first two.
Mm.
The first two boxes. Um, yeah. So let's get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, one of the best things I saw on the blog was that they made the punch a lot bigger, so now I could just take my thumb. Oh, that's perfect. I love that.
Ooh.
Oh, good shit. Yeah, we can curse. Yeah, that's fine. All right. What's coming in box one? Do we have candy this year? No, we have gum. All right, whatever. Okay. Wow, that's not so much going on. I also forgot that they made they made the instructions available on their site instead. Let me pull those up.
All right.
Yeah. I actually I don't think I built any, like I purchased all of Revice, but I never built any of them. I
Hmm.
was
I
too
don't
lazy.
I don't know when they started that trend. I just know in our own Discord, people had noticed that with the Ryuki Premium Bandai.
Oh, interesting. I
Whereas like
mean,
I want to say it might have been a situation where someone was like, "Hey, where's the instructions?"
but yeah, I mean, not much to it in this first box, but I suppose I should
Hmm.
sticker it up first, right? Is that how this is going? Oh, I also wanted to mention, I think it was Blade Raider who pointed this out in the comments of one of our latest videos. Apparently what is it? The surveys aren't working, or at
Oh,
least the voting system isn't working anymore.
uh,
Because I tried voting too, and that none of my votes went through.
we're talking about the homework thing.
Yeah, the homework voting.
Oh, I wonder if
Yeah.
that was it. If it worked before and it doesn't work now, I wonder if that's one of those situations we get with the streaming where it's like, oh, it was available in our region by accident. Oops.
I don't know. Like it's a toss up for me, honestly, because like they had it available to us, and then they were like, "Oh wait, we're gonna change it to make it so now you don't have one vote for two polls. You have one vote each for both polls." I wonder
Hmm.
if like either the system screwed up or if it is intentional. Yeah. Let's see.
Who the hell is this one person that keeps requesting Aqua?
Aqua's Aqua's time machine. Oh, we got people in the chat. Adine Nuva. Wait, the instructions aren't in the box anymore. No, they are not. The Vu dot asks or says, I think it doesn't work outside Japan anymore. Okay, so it might be the case. That
Mm.
really sucks.
Also, I forget if I brought this up in our Discord when you were commenting on the homework stuff, but
Hmm.
do you agree with my theory that Aqua was not on the list because they're saving that for Chronicle?
My guess was that they're either saving it for something else or he doesn't technically belong in that set, or there's going to be a second and third poll.
Without any context, it's very funny to see that his time machine was in the running, but he wasn't.
Right, yeah, and when I saw that, I wasn't upset because
Part
they
of
clearly know there's demand, and I
yeah,
wonder if that was like, "Hey, we know you want Aqua. We are not in a position to give that to you, but here's what we can do." You know?
I my first thought was, oh, maybe that means he's in the running, mainline or Chronicle. But then I thought, no, you know what? They probably got plans for a Chronicle specific poll,
Perhaps, yeah.
which
I
which would look kind of funny because when you get to the Deno section, it's just
well,
all platform, and then
no.
movie stuff.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Still need my movie writers and all that. Let's see. I did not actually find the link to the instructions, so I'm just going blind here. Just going based off of the images on the site.
Galen Molina also asking,
Oh,
so,
what's up,
so
man? It's been a while.
so do you have to get another boost if you want to use it on Tycoon because of the green leg sticker? Yeah,
I assume
probably.
so, yeah.
The sticker situation is I'm gonna say interesting for Geats.
Yeah. It's
There's a
one
lot of
small detail
duplicates.
that keeps you from like making this a truly swappable toy
The
line.
the thing that I always come back to with these kind of little details is the gimmick figures where they always have the unpainted details on the belt, so it's like, oh, you can kind of pretend
Yeah.
that it's accurate.
To be fair, Shoto did that, right?
Hmm. And it's
Like
just
they did
in
that with
this
all the O's figures.
it's just like in this situation, I wonder if because I'm still probably just going to piecemeal this. I don't know how I'm going to decide what's a default form in this case. But if I was collecting all of them, I would probably try to remove the core portion of the sticker just to be like, now everyone can wear these pants.
Right. I don't know what I'm going to do stickering wise. I guess I'm just gonna go buy the book.
Hmm.
Because honestly, like if I'm playing with these and I just need a quick transformation, quick swap, just to get an idea across in my own head.
Hmm.
Like there's no, I don't care about the core ID happening there for a split second.
Yeah,
Um.
I think because it's been a while, so oh, Long Toy's also saying no
Oh,
sticker tweezers, blasphemy.
yeah. I don't have tweezers, man. What's up, Chris?
It's been a while, so just to kind of catch people up when it comes to like collecting this stuff, I decided to save my money and just like piecemeal it with Revice. I'm a little bit behind on it, but the plan was, oh, I'm just going to get all of the default form writers, like the individual characters.
Mm.
So like when I'm looking at Geats now, it's like, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to wait a while to see what the is considered the default form of each of these characters.
Yeah, and I think that's what they talked about in the blog when it came to Japan and his main form. Like they were saying, "Oh, we're gonna re-release Japan with whatever this was, Magnum."
Magnum, yeah.
Because that was like his whole thing, like his main
Ye-
thing, his main situation. So I think they're on a similar wavelength as you, uh,
mhm.
when it comes to that. Yeah,
Also, I don't know if you've been watching Geats.
I have, yes.
I'm only how many episodes, 4 or 5, like the first month of episodes. Um, but already, I love that they're doing the thing that I was always kind of disappointed in with Gaim, which is a rarity. Uh, which is the thing where the characters are actually like swapping collectibles.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like the form change gimmick is for the figures is actually being utilized in the
Right,
show.
right. And it's part of the narrative structure. I do appreciate
Yeah,
that too. Yeah, there's precedent for it.
which also adds that what I said, the interesting thing of Soto, where they're like, we're just going to make it so everyone can use
Is that right?
Magnum Boost.
Right. Is this right?
Very specifically, here's stickers for the belt, here's stickers for the eyes. I don't know what the situation is with Tycoon's leg sticker. Figure it out.
That one's gonna be tough. I don't know what I'm gonna do there once I get to that point. This is not right. This is upside down. What's going on here?
Galen Molina also basically just helping us catch up on where we've been since our hiatus, which was, are you guys excited for the Fies and Kabuto 2 sets?
Oh yeah. I bought 2 Kabuto sets.
Valid, valid.
And I've stickered none because they were
Hmm.
so daunting. The stickers on just that first set were so daunting. But maybe I don't know. I don't know how frequent these sticker streams are gonna be, but if it happens again, and I don't have anything else, maybe I'll do some Kabuto.
Hmm.
Uh, but Fies definitely interests me. I love Fies. Like I've seen most of it, just not the movie.
Hmm.
Uh, you know.
I was absolutely stunned at the lineup because or the Fies 2 lineup we got recently, because it's like, well, this is literally like the best case scenario for all of this to be retail.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think it must be outside of the bites and stuff. It's the first line to, I think, do a just about 100% complete without dipping into
I
P Bandai.
I wonder. I'm guessing that that's probably just by the convenience of Fies has less to do, but I
Yeah,
do
yeah,
also
yeah.
wonder if they were like, people are buying a lot of premium Bandai sets and are not happy about it.
Well, still, like they have like 4 of them that they're shilling right now in the blog.
Also, Long's Toys just saying, got a jet, just popped in, say hi, talk
All
to you
right,
later.
cool. I'll see you. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit, Chris. Whenever
Mhm.
Fortnite happens.
Fair. I was
Yes.
also gonna say, like, the best case scenario for the Soto Fies 2 lineup. It was also one that at the very last second, I think I was also like, I could kind of see this happening, just because not only is Fies like this show that was apparently popular, um, the movie also was very popular.
Oh, I didn't
Like I
know how
I couldn't
popular the
remember
movie
the
was.
exact details, but I know like maybe a few years ago there was some sort of poll that Toei
They
did that
really
was
love
like,
their polls, man. Like,
you yeah, I think it was something like, hey, we're gonna screen a movie in theaters. Which of these writer movies would you want to see again? And I think Fies' movie was one of
is
them.
it that good? I'll take a look at it.
It I I'll be honest, I don't remember a thing other than the fact that Saiga speaks English.
Right, yeah. That because that's all I know about the movie.
I think, I'm not sure that it was really if it would provide any spoilers for the show, because it
I
was one of
think it
those
was
movies. It was one of those movies where it's like, here's an alternate universe.
yeah, it was at that point where all of them were alternate universe movies, and then Kabuto's was like, yeah, this is AU, except maybe it's not. I don't know. Watch me. I
Oh,
almost said a spoiler, but then I
oh,
was like, oh wait, what if some people haven't seen it? I'm just gonna
yeah.
leave it
Mhm, mhm,
up in the air. But I'd say Kabuto, you know, helped it
mhm,
along to be like a canon story eventually.
mhm.
I am wondering.
Lots of inexplicably, what was the song "God Bless America" kept getting hummed in that movie?
Really?
It was some American song that
Gross.
was just randomly inserted.
No, thank you. Okay.
Mm-mm-mm. Indeed, Nuva just saying only thing missing is Delta's effect parts, which
I
are probably
agree.
coming
Yeah.
with the bike.
Yeah, I figured. I kind of forgot that he had a bike anyway, honestly.
It actually because hey, we got the Kaiser bike. It actually took me a moment to be like, oh, that's the whole decade violent emotion set. There we go. We got there.
Oh,
Him
yeah.
all that's
Finally, it took us years. It took us
all it's
what, 7, 8?
all that's missing is Kamen Rider J. Where is he?
That's true. Where where does this sticker go? I'm looking at a
Uh,
picture. It's not jumping to me immediately.
hmm.
Chat, could you help me out? This is like some Dora the Explorer shit. Do you know where this sticker goes? I'm a fucking idiot. And I don't
Listen,
know how to speak Japanese or find the instructions. Can you help me?
Mamma Mia. Can you show the torso?
Oh yeah, that's probably helpful. Hey, what's up, Toku Burst?
Mm.
Uh, I
Is it
I'm looking at reference images. I don't know where this
somewhere on the
just
side?
line goes. Side. I assume it would go top side somewhere,
Well,
like the top
I'm
half.
wondering if it's like the stripe running along the middle portion of the torso, like that horizontal stripe.
You mean part of this?
Part of yeah, like the other side. I'm
Mm,
looking. I'm trying to find an image of him now. No, that's not what it is. Okay.
that's not it. No. What is
It.
this saying? This
You
telling
know
me. This
what?
is telling
You
me
know what?
nothing.
Just put it aside for now because maybe it's for the other half of the set.
Perhaps it is. Perhaps
One
it
of
is.
those.
But I don't even see it on the other half of the set.
Hmm.
Man, dude, they are making bank off that one blank body and putting it just on anything. Like, good for them, honestly. Like, I respect the hustle. Um, get that back, and like we're getting better products out of it. We are getting one base character, and then all that budget that they didn't use on making a new mold and painting like the base figure, all that budget goes to other figures, and it's so smart. I love the frugality of Soto, even though they didn't like say it specifically. Come on, you gotta know. That's gotta be it. Ugh.
Just have to hope that they'll like find a way to do another reissue set like with Revice, the rebuy set
right.
or buy re set is what it's
I
called.
do appreciate those. Come on, get out of
At
there.
at the very least, Soto is a better situation than the deluxe figure line when it comes to the blank body half,
Yeah, because you're only getting half of a blank body
and it comes
in a
with the bike.
bike. Yeah, and it's not even an army buildable bike, um,
Uh,
which
it,
is
it
unfortunate.
probably is if you just just keep it in bike mode.
Really, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that.
If you apply a little bit of headcanon to it.
Anything works if you apply a little headcanon. What's Galen saying? Is it crazy to say I'm more invested in Geats' story versus Don Brothers, where Don Brother? I gotta be honest. I skipped Rider and Sentai for a year. It wasn't on purpose. It was kind of on accident. So I
Same.
I don't know anything about Don Brothers right now.
I've only watched the first couple episodes of it, so I really do not know much. I was in fact in our own Discord minutes before this stream. Someone had provided a Twitter link where someone had just said, who would win in a fight, and it was Don Momotaro and Geats, and it just kind of made me realize, wait, how often has the motorcycle been in Dome Brothers? Has it technically been in there more than riders usually have bikes?
Oh, that would be a question for the chat.
Yeah, I got an answer.
Oh,
Let's see. Yeah, Onyx Strike said, or was yeah, it was Onyx Strike basically saying Don Zenkaio appeared in 5 episodes total.
okay.
So and I guess that would actually be a reasonable amount of screen time if it's in bike mode because there was an interesting chart that someone had made a while ago for the amount of screen time that motorcycle action has had in rider shows in the Heisei era, and it's like shamefully short amount of time in more recent series, like 5 minutes worth maybe.
Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, yeah. All right. This needs to get clipped off of the sprue somehow. Oh wait, I have side cutters right here. Or are these nippers? I think these are called nippers, not side cutters. I think
Wire
side cutters cut
cutters,
differently. These are not wire cutters. Whoa. Are you sure you're
scissors.
not hearing any feedback?
No, I mean
Oh,
there might be some amount of noise, but I'm barely hearing anything.
interesting. Okay. Let me know in the chat if you hear any feedback cuz like I can't shut my phone up.
Oh, notifications. Gotcha.
No. Like I'm using my phone to stream the hand portion and using my computer audio for audio, but it's like coming out of my phone speakers as well.
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't matter what side or direction.
Usually they're smart about constructing it in a way where it's like these pegs are slightly different sizes,
I don't know. Wait, I
or
dropped. No, I. Oh no, that's not good. I dropped the
uh
uh, I dropped the other one of these, and I don't know where that went.
oh.
That's not fun. Oh well, we'll figure that out later.
Mm.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. This sticker is one whole one, so that's just going on there, isn't it?
So don't fuck it up.
Wow.
Which side does it go on?
I know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's interesting though. I've never done this with tweezers. Not once. Hey, what's up, AJMC? It's good to see some familiar I guess not faces, but screen names.
Yeah.
Alright. That's looking alright. What is everyone else stickering right now,
Uh, I'm just here to talk.
huh? Oh, okay. Where is it? This is gonna
Hmm.
bother me, dude. And I can't even use my phone as a light because it's
It.
occupied.
I was about to say, is there any spot like underneath or around your camera that you're not able to see?
I'm looking. I'm looking. Oh,
Oh,
there we go. Found it.
hey.
There it is. I don't want it deployed right now. I kind of want to see how difficult it is to pop in and out. Oh, that's not bad.
Hmm.
Like there's certainly enough clearance underneath that little area there to dig your nail under. Do a quick hot swap. Oh yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
That's good stuff. Okay. So I don't like this angle here. This is okay. There we go. All right. Let me stick at this arm.
I still have not had any sort of rider belts in my collection, but I am so conflicted on whether or not I want to get the Desire driver simply because the situation with the rider core IDs and the lack thereof in merchandise. It's like I could literally solve this with a 3D print.
Did you know though that the Desire driver is the first rider belt um, to be presented in a stage show in the U.S. first?
Oh, that's an interesting technicality.
Yeah, because Chris Long, who was just in this chat, was able to play with it on stage before I think anything official happened. I guess technically that was official, but technically it was the first stage show appearance of the belt.
It's
Because
so it's so wild how we've kind of just like since they started like making an effort to import things, we've kind of just had this really weird, inconsistent approach where it's like, this is coming out, but this isn't. And then there was this one Revice thing from Premium Bandai that was supposed to come out over here, but then it got canceled.
oh,
And then in comparison, Geats just started, and it's like, yeah, basically everything in the deluxe line is getting imported.
that's good.
Like, what a night and day switch.
Okay, you know what? What is this? Does this go on the scarf? Is this the scarf one? God, I don't want to do that.
I think if you aren't immediately able to identify what these parts are for, that's where you pull up the instructions.
Yeah. Oh wait, is it web manual list? No, that's not right. Where is it? Where do I go to find these instructions? Is that
Let's see. Let's see if we can. I'm gonna open
where
up
on the
our
site is it?
I'm
When
gonna
does get
open up our
clicked?
Discord and just ask, "Hey, got a link?"
Let's see. I'm a big boy. Surely I can figure this out, right? Is it just not on their site? Like, what's going on? Obviously, I can't pull up the PDF because like my phone is doing this. All right, I'll get to the. Oh, all right. The eyes are painted. That's nice. Oh, what's going on? Oh,
Okay, a deep Nuva providing a follow up on the whole homework vote thing.
yeah.
Adib Nova
Oh, yeah.
saying, okay, so I have a VPN and that lets me become Japan and it seems to let me vote on the site.
Dang. Okay. I guess. Shoot. That sucks.
So all you have to
That
do is
really
be
sucks.
all you have to do to get what you want is become Japan.
And also purchase a VPN, which I don't know.
Well,
I
that's
don't.
part that yeah. And
Okay.
yeah, AGMC, that was the thing that I was referencing was the weekend driver.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
I hear everybody's working for him.
Oh. Okay. All right. Got it from the center. See, I don't need tweezers. I'm a big boy.
They fine-tuned these stickers so that anyone can use them.
Right. And they left that note in the blog to like grab it from the center.
Oh.
Yeah. At
Pro
least these
strats.
ones. Yeah, no. Pro tip. All right. Let's see. Okay. So, how's the chat doing? Have you guys gotten this set yet? Have you stickered them?
Mm.
I'd like to know.
This is one of those things where like I'm piecemealing, but I kind of want this whole wave.
It's a good wave. I mean, it.
That was my phone.
Okay.
I shall mute notifications.
All right. No, it's fine. I mean, this is a very casual stream. Oh, my
It's
phone's
one
dying.
of those waves. Yeah, you were saying.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's the first wave. Obviously, it's going to be stacked. You wouldn't be like even if you're piecemealing it, a lot of the heavy hitters are going to be in the first wave. So
It also happens to have the final forms of Revice, and I realized a while ago, hey, just by virtue of me collecting everything for a while, I have Grand Geo, I have Zero Two, I have all three flavors of Cosmic Dragon, whatever that was called again, Cross Saber.
yeah.
And then I realized, oh, you know what? I've got the final forms of most of the Chronicle characters too. Damn, I guess I'm collecting those. So now I'm looking at the this first wave of Geats and like, there's Revice final forms.
Yeah, I mean, it's I haven't even opened them yet, but Chris was saying that the stickers are pretty bad on those.
As you do.
Yeah. I'm going to go AFK for a little bit, grab my charger.
All
Cuz
right.
my phone's dying.
Ooh.
Oh!
Ooh. Thank you for being patient with us. It's been a while since we've been on stream. I mentioned before I kind of have taken a hiatus from Rider and Sentai. Technically, I always take a hiatus from Sentai, but that's besides the point. Not for any reason that Revice. I have enjoyed Revice. What I've seen of it. It's just I've been my mind's been going other places. I've been watching lots of anime. Futo PI got me to get a premium Crunchyroll account, and I'm trying to justify it. Oh, here we go. Woo! 360 no scope. This is how the magic happens.
Okay, this is not looking correct.
Oh, did a parkour flip.
I know. Yeah, we're professionals here. That's not gonna work.
Oh.
Ah, dang it.
Uh-oh.
What can I do? What can I do? Shift it to the side.
Oh. That's an angle.
Okay, that's better, right?
Ooh.
Doing good
Okay.
here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. While you were gone, I was just mentioning the fact that by accident I haven't been watching Revice. I do want to catch up on it. But like one of the things that I've been watching is because I wanted to watch Futo PI, I decided to get like a premium Crunchyroll account.
Uh,
So my justification for having the premium Crunchyroll account is I'm gonna watch more anime that I've been kind of putting on hold.
sure.
Like I got back to and caught up on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, very fun. The part 5 series, Golden Wind, is basically like JoJo as a Sentai.
Okay.
At least in the sense that it's a group of characters who immediately get grouped together and they kind of have to. Well, most of them already know each other, but like the main character has to kind of learn to get along with everyone else. And it's like, it's weird how similar it follows the formula of Sentai, where it's like, here's the episode where this character is the main focus. Here's the episode where this character and this character team up. Also, let's see, which that was part 5. Part 4 was deceptively looked like a very lighthearted show, but it turned out to be as violent as usual. JoJo's an interesting thing where it really does change up its style with each part, even though it's all supposed to be connected.
It shows some range.
Mm-hmm. I am interested to check out part 6. That's actually gonna be wrapping up soon. Like in December, they're putting out the final batch of episodes because it's doing that really unfortunate Netflix thing. Which has gotten a lot of criticism because JoJo is a very well animated show, and this seems like it would really hurt the animation.
In what way?
In that they have to kind of work on a faster schedule.
Oh, I see.
But they're almost done, and hopefully they will get away from Netflix.
Let's see. Yeah, the only thing I'd want to get Crunchyroll for is Gundam Witch from Mercury. Outside of that, I don't know that I need it. I was really banking on it being on YouTube because, like, that's how they've been doing it. I don't know why they changed it to
Like,
just Crunchyroll.
Who's always doing it?
What do you mean?
You were saying that's how they always did it, and I was
Oh
just
yeah,
like,
they always just posted it on the Gundam YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. I was about to say Ryder isn't very good at doing YouTube stuff.
No, they're terrible at that.
AJMC also saying I'm. Oh no, wait. Just to catch up, Jason Z couldn't pre-order the whole set, but I managed to get Geats Magnum Boost in entry form on eBay. That's good.
Nice. Yeah, I couldn't pre-order this because Ami Ami doesn't carry Candy Toy anymore. And I didn't quick pivot to HLJ quick enough because I thought surely they couldn't skip this, right? And then they proceeded to skip this. So I've been like scrambling to pivot to HLJ and also Tokulectables. I'm pre-ordering them on Tokulectables now just to encourage them, or at least give Bandai America and Team Rider better numbers for Tokulectables to show them. So
and to catch up, AGMC also saying I'm shocked that there is no premium Bandai items for Geats yet. Yeah, that's the key word. Yet.
Yep, that'll happen.
Where do you think the core IDs are going to be released?
Why would they release that there?
Yeah, I make that joke just to scare people. Because like the very confusing thing is that we finally got another one of the bigger raise buckles, like the ninja one that's for Tycoon.
Yeah.
And it just mysteriously does not have a Tycoon core ID when it seems extremely obvious.
Why? Oh yeah, that's weird. Why wouldn't it come with that?
Also, he's the secondary writer, so what the hell?
Yeah.
Just in general, it's just like what's going on with these?
I mean, is it coming in the weapon?
I mean, that's out too, so
then I have no idea.
Yeah, the thing that has come up before is, there's the usual leaked list of products that come out in the first quarter, and I don't know if it was part of that list or if it was a part of another set of rumors, but I keep hearing that supposedly it will be released in some way around Christmas.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know how that will work unless it's just like a last second deluxe item.
Yeah, I'd need to check in with Matt Hunt on that one because I haven't been paying
Yeah.
attention.
The reason I'm confused by it is just because like I don't think I don't think there's a history of rumors being able to predict premium Bandai content.
Yeah, I don't know.
The joke I've been making for a while now is because we're probably going to see a lot of character death. I think it would be funny for the Christmas one to be a premium Bandai set of cracked cores,
Oh my god.
or that will be the end of series set.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I was thinking it would be kind of interesting because people have been disassembling those core IDs to just like make their own molds of them so that they can actually make more.
Hmm.
Um, and the thing that I noticed is that it feels like they are made of a thin, hollow material in such a way that I think you could fit some sort of electronic in there for character quotes.
Oh, okay, that works. And
It's like I was
also,
like,
if they wanted to make a special core ID later on, they could do that too.
yeah. It's just like, how do you do a memorial set that has character quotes in it? Because Geats is a very weird situation with the belt.
Right, right. Because that should, I ideally, if it follows everything else, it should activate everyone's sounds. But
Mhm. Like I don't know exactly how a core will work in that case, other than you press a button on the back bit when you're holding it to make a quote, and then you just insert in a belt, and it doesn't do anything there.
well, perhaps. I mean, it
It's a
already
fidget toy.
barely does anything already. Like it's just a button.
Mhm. Basically what I'm describing for the having electronics in it is it's basically a fidget toy.
Sure. Let's see. Okay.
A fidget toy kind of like
Is that the what is that?
the double memory.
Oh, okay.
It's just a Legend Rider one.
Nice. Dabaru. All right. Come on.
AJMC saying that the rumor is that it's going to be similar to the Zangetsu faceplate during Gaim. I thought that was included with the Muso Saber though. So like that was the ship sailed for Tycoon.
Mm.
Unless it's like a power up for him later or something. I don't know. I took one look at the leaked names and then just kind of forgot about them.
Yeah, I haven't really been looking at leaks. Like I have a whole group chat filled with people talking about it, but like I don't need to know.
I'm not concerned about being spoiled by it necessarily, but I'm also just like I'll see it when I see it.
Yeah, I'm not cuz my friends, are all like, "Oh yeah, we want to know generally how much money to budget out, so we want to know
I
what
was
toys are coming ahead of time."
I didn't
And
know
I'm just
that was where
like,
you were going, and that was going to be my joke.
"Joke."
No, when you said that, I thought I was about to step in and saying it. They're trying to see how much money they're going to spend.
No, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they're doing.
Mhm.
Um And I'm in a very lucky position in that I already know because I'm not buying DX. I'm just buying Candy Toy, and it's
Mm.
always the same every year, give or take a few cents.
Maybe 10 yen. Who
Maybe
knows?
10 yen. Oh,
Don't look
that's
at the
gonna be
shipping.
nice. Yeah, I mean, you know, shipping's negligible if you throw enough stuff in it. But now, man, I really hate like I was even thinking, okay, I've decided to go all in on Gundam this year. Let me get something on Ami. Excuse me, what? Because like last year, I think Bandai was like, "Hey, all you resellers out there, don't do that. this stock is for Japan, and we want to keep it that way.
Oof.
Ami promptly said, "All right, yes, we will bend over and just do that for you. We will lose the business of a lot of our folks, but we will comply to your strange ass rules." HLJ promptly said, "Fuck you," and is continuing to sell the bread and butter. And I'm sure Ami's probably gonna do fine. They mostly sell like anime goods and stuff. Like they even have the V Shoujo Nendroids
Mhm.
um, that I have
I
pre-ordered there.
I wonder if the difference there is that Ami is theoretically closer to Japan.
I mean, like Ami was, I think, a Japanese storefront before it was an international
Right.
storefront,
Because
whereas HLJ, their whole thing was exporting.
exactly.
Yeah, and like they haven't been penalized for selling kits
That's
and stuff.
that's the thing. I wonder if this is a similar situation with getting people with copyright strikes where it's like they technically don't know that what you're doing because you're not in Japan.
Right. Maybe. I don't know.
You're technically safe because you're not that close to Bandai.
Sure, sure. That was a really crappy move. And like I think Josh ran into this with his first Ami purchase that we talked about on the podcast, right? Like he made a purchase of a candy toy item and then they said, "Hey, we can't ship this to you. It has food in it." Or wait,
Mm.
it has
It
batteries
was.
in it or
I
something.
was about to say, yeah, it was a weird thing where it's like
Yeah.
that has literally never come up before. What?
Exactly. And then Josh pointed that hypocrisy out, and they're like, "Oh, you're right. We're not gonna give any of these to you." No, that's not what I wanted. Fuck you.
Mm.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess Ami sucks, but I had so many points built up there.
And
I guess I'll be using them on my V Shoujo Nendroids. This is a very pretty sticker. I appreciate this.
mhm.
How's
this
the
is
chat
this
doing?
is this is what stickers are good for.
Aoki Hagane, what's up? All right. Let's see. Okay. Right? Yeah, that's got to be right. Okay. 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 What's everyone in the chat stickering up? Got anything else down there? Anything else we're doing?
Mhm. Uh, Actually, recently I had been like, I forget what reason it was, other than just, hey, I've still got some soda left aside. I ended up like stickering Valkyrie's power up form from that V Cinema.
Oh, several tigers.
Yeah, that's the name I keep using.
Mm-hmm. That's her name. I don't know what. There's no other one. What do you mean?
Yes,
Geats
the
is the
the,
very
the
first rider that I immediately loved the base suit. It's a good suit. Oh,
mhm.
wait, do you mean the platform or do you mean this one? I am a fan of a good base like platform though.
Mhm. I was looking at even before we really got a look at what the other writers were going to be. I was immediately like, I bet you what's going to happen is that Geats is going to have Boost Magnum and everyone else is going to have this base form. And I'm glad that they kind of haven't really made it that unbalanced,
Yeah, like the pants flies around and does whatever the heck it wants.
as pants ought are known to do.
Yeah, there's a sisterhood of traveling ones.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right. Okay, I've stickered almost everything except this one sticker that I still have no idea where it goes.
I was trying to get to the bottom that Spin Dash had let me know that the QR code on the box should bring you to the instruction, but
I get that, but my phone is
yeah,
yeah, doing that. Actually, I wonder. This is going to be very janky. Malunis, could you scan?
I was thinking about it.
Okay, it's going to be
Let's see.
sideways. Let's see if I
Let
can.
me bring up a.
I don't know if that's going to be clear enough.
We'll see. One moment. What?
Is this? Oh wait, there's a link there. Hold on.
Oh,
Bandai can't. Oh, is it just sending me to Bandai Candy? Wait. Hey, hold on.
oh,
What? There are instructions in here.
oh.
What?
Huh. Oh,
Did they bring them back?
so is that just for the premium Bandai stuff?
No, it can't be. Hold on. Because I know that Shoto was doing it too. Where's my other box then? Oh no! Oh, okay, there it is. Alright, hold on. 1, 2, 3. You kidding me? Where? Alright, I have to rip it open. Oh! Let me do
Oh.
a visual verification. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, I found it. Hold on. Now where'd the sticker sheet go? Oh, there it is. Okay. I found it. I know what to do now. Goes here on the leg.
Ah.
Yeah, fills that in.
So, someone also, Ellie in our Discord had provided that list
Uh-huh.
that I had mentioned before about the amount of screen time that motorcycle action has had in Rider.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'm just gonna say that the most on the list is Kuga of the Heisei era, early Reiwa.
That makes sense. He was doing parkour on his bike.
Almost
That
an hour's worth of motorcycle content there.
that's before they feared the motorcycles.
And then the lowest on the list is Gio with 47 seconds of footage.
I remember some of it was in the guy mark, right?
That sounds like a thing they do,
Yeah. Sounds like riders would ride their bike,
in theory.
right?
So
I
I'm
was
just,
really hoping their switch to like the Unreal Engine stuff for Saber would mean they'd actually get to more bikes, but
we were
it's
actually
CGI.
talking a little bit in the Discord about the production cycle of episodes and how they've always just been like very rushed together. And I
Mm,
was like, since they've had Unreal Engine for a few years now, I wonder how that has like changed things with the CGI, whether it's
sure.
easier to do.
I hope so.
Because like the argument that was brought up was um, a thing that will definitely come up is people in charge who just don't know or care about how difficult it might be for the animators. And I
Hmm.
was like, on the one hand, I feel like it can be seen as a confident move that Dome Brothers has two characters that are fully CGI. On the other hand, maybe it is one of those situations where, like, what do you mean it's hard? We've been doing this for years.
um, and also, they don't look great. they certainly tried it.
Mm. So this is a question that I, of course, would ask you about the entry form. Do you expect them to repaint this for a troop builder character?
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't,
Because
I don't have any
for some
qualms against
reason
that.
the comparison that immediately jumped to mind was, oh, the Zek Troopers.
Sure. No, yeah, yeah. I definitely had those same vibes too, because they looked like trooper forms before, which technically there are tons of these guys until they get wiped out of existence for not finding a weapon in time.
Mm.
Spoilers.
That's also kind of something I'm a little bit salty about of what I've seen of Geats, where it's like it is cool that it's doing the battle royale gaming kind of thing.
hmm
It's a little unfortunate that it is also like that level of battle royale difficulty where suddenly half of the people are gone in a few minutes.
We're not gonna be paying all these actors.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was fully expecting a
You
truncated
telling me
cast.
you really wanted to see this alpaca rider?
Yes, I have a friend who loves alpacas. Of course, I want to
Yeah,
see an alpaca rider.
that is specifically one that I want to see.
Yeah.
That and uh, you've seen all those emblems. The one that's a giraffe, the design of that emblem makes it look like it's the Geats helmet with a little giraffe head added on top, and I want to
Aw.
see that.
Oh, oops. But I mean, like, that's just gonna be the Toys R Us exclusive thing. I'm sure we'll be finding the
Oh,
giraffe,
you right.
right? Like, that's just how this works. We know this by now.
Finally, we got a core ID. It's the giraffe.
Yeah, the rider everybody knows. It's really, really poopy that they put the gun sticker sheet in the torso and leg set and didn't even give you the gun.
Yeah, that's what I figured that one sticker was gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's cast in the right plastic.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. How long have we been going for? An hour?
Yep.
All right. I at least want to finish the Geats stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine, it'd be too difficult. Famous last words. All right. Got all these parts here. Gonna turn it into a toy. Maybe should I put the stickers on first, or? So sadly, because of this hole in this peg-ish area, I doubt that you'll be able to swap this with many other Soto riders. I don't even know how swappable it would be normally, like even without that. So
Well, what is the what do you mean by? Oh, you mean like for customs?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
come on.
There is one custom that I am
Oh.
kind of interested in doing that I feel like could be difficult just for that sort of parts compatibility, which is I want to get together a custom of that writer in the 01 comic that we're getting.
But yeah, that's gonna be kind of tough. I mean, I think at some point it uses like a weird version of Shark, right?
Yeah, that one I'm not sure what to make of that. I just assume that
Yeah.
it's the character is using one of 01's forms.
Right.
But I'm just thinking of the main suit. Like I think it's they basically said what the design inspiration was, and it was just like Hell Rising Hopper or something.
Oh, okay.
But it's just like I want to get together some parts that where I can like have the cape, and then the thing that I've got right now is an extra caliber with the cape form.
hmm
And the thing about that is the back torso piece doesn't really clip onto the torso that I've got right now.
Oh, that's
So I got to
nice.
modify it a little bit so it fits better.
Hmm.
Parts
How rude.
compatibility.
All right, let's see. Okay, let's get some of this
Mm.
going.
Aoki Hagane also saying, what's weird is that the Magnum 40X, I don't remember exactly how that name is supposed to be pronounced, is molded in its rifle mode and not, I don't know, it's Magnum mode. That's, you just wait, they'll do it.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe they got the reference images for the rifle mode first.
Hmm.
Like
Well,
we,
also just the standard with the rider figures and weapons is we're making both modes, just
yeah.
not that close together.
But the thing is, like, you know what really screwed up my Soto expectations a little bit was the poll, right? Like I thought for sure the ghost forms were a given in Soto. Like we were just
Oh
going to be
yeah.
given those. But no,
Mhm.
apparently, oh, we forgot to do these or we haven't done these yet. Do you want
Mhm.
them? Yeah, I did. I didn't know I had to vote for these. I want other things more than that. I thought this was
Mhm.
a given. What are you doing?
Also, the fact that you clued into the fact of, the saber form change gimmick really translates well to Ghost.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, we're getting Shoto Ghost apparently.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Everything's
Um
in Shoto right now.
It is, it seems like. And we're still prepped to get more Chronicle information, but who's to say once Chronicle 5 is over, they don't immediately hot swap over to Shoto? And
Mhm.
then that gives them um it frees them up to do a bunch of the those monsters
Mhm.
because they've done
As
them in Shoto before, just not Shoto Double Cross.
oh, you're right.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work because they really did that with double, didn't they? They double dipped.
Ooh.
But yeah, we're getting double again, which I personally don't mind because like the double Soto figures are pretty dated. Like their
Mhm.
elbows just don't move the way I
And
want
also, I
them
don't mind
to.
it because like Photo anime exists. So I was like,
Yeah,
no, this is literally what I've been saying you should be doing.
yeah, exactly. Like responding to stuff that we're doing right now, right this second.
It's like where's your here's the here's all the role play toys just re-released with the new label,
Right.
which I guess that was not as feasible because it turned out, hey, 12 episodes.
Yeah, they really tried to go all in as much as they could before it ended.
Hmm.
It is I haven't watched the anime. Did it end where the manga ended, or is there still more story to
Oh no.
tell?
How do I explain this? The plan was to debut the anime in 2019, I think, or start the anime in 2019,
Uh
and
huh.
where they end in 12 episodes would have been around the time the manga would have been at.
Oh, okay. I
But
see.
like, I think that's the reasoning. But
I see.
I took a look recently, and I think that there's like enough enough volumes right now that they, if they kept the same pacing, that they probably could do at least one more season, maybe a really packed season, but then they would be
Okay.
caught up and they wouldn't be able to do more for a
Is it
while.
is it ongoing?
Yeah, it's still going.
Oh wow. Okay.
Weirdly, so is the Kugamanga and Spirits. Like, I didn't realize that those were
Oh,
still ongoing.
yeah. I didn't know either. Let's see. AJMC is saying still shocked that Ken Inspector is on the poll. I'm not, because that one's definitely got some fan backing.
Hmm.
Like if you can get fan backing for what's her face, the uh manhole cover, you can get backing
Oh.
for Ken Inspector. I feel like there's a larger call for a lot of the female figures. If our
Hmm.
if our like small chat of Soto enthusiasts is anything to go off of, we all just want more female figures.
I think that it is definitely a show of how do I put this? Trying to find the right word. Confidence. Yeah, I guess show of confidence that female characters are popular when they did that TTFC thing.
Yeah, maybe.
I always think back to that one thing that Taka from Kotetsu Toys had did a video on where he talked about when Jean's belt had first come out, or like when the pre-orders went up. He had made this statement where he's like, I think he was concerned that if it doesn't do well, then that might be a sign to Bandai that female writers aren't worth pursuing.
Oh,
Because that was his thing is worst case scenario, this could actually be a bad thing if this doesn't do well. But I think back to that in a positive way because it's like, no, what turned out is that that belt got reissued.
oh, that's good. Heck
So it's like,
yeah,
oh, that did super well done.
yeah. Unless they deliberately did not make enough to meet volume or to meet demand
Deliberately,
deliberately.
Libera driver.
I didn't watch Revice.
Oh,
I didn't know that that was the name.
fair.
I didn't know she was a Libra.
Libera, like liberate.
Oh, I didn't
Uh,
know she
A-
was a Libra.
AGMC also saying, I wonder why Bandai hasn't done CSM Extreme Memory, like the sword thing. Or no, the bird.
Oh,
That's always been the one that people are like, where is it? Where where'd you put it?
I'm sure we'll get there.
Yeah, because we're now in the 1.5s of all of them, and also the Futo PIs of all of them.
Right.
So that it's reasonable that people are like, where is it?
We'll get there. I don't know. CSM seems pretty.
I think it is fair to say that we will see it because literally just what got announced today
What got
was
announced today?
the deluxe Common Rider Eternal vest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I did see that. That's fun.
The joke that I was making to a friend, even though this just got revealed today, I was like, other Common Rider series are like, oh, finally, Bandai is listening to us and putting out these transformation items that never got released before. Meanwhile, Double is just like, here's a vest.
This
We've already done everything else.
is part of our Bandai fashion line. Here's a vest.
I I do wonder because it is specifically listed as a deluxe item. I wonder if
Mm.
that's why it's actually kind of a. It's still a triple digit number, the price, but it
Well, I
seems
mean, it
oddly,
is a bunch of those like just side
yeah.
buttons.
But like the fact that it is that price, it's like, compared to other fashion items I've seen, this is actually weirdly affordable.
Oh no. That's a reasonable price.
I mean, it's 100 something, so it's like, oh,
Oh,
that like
okay.
when I shared the price in our Discord, the reaction was, "That's how cheap it is." Just used to
You
it.
could wear that as everyday fashion. Honestly, I could see um what's his name? Hedge on Twitter?
Oh
That
yeah,
dude? I could see him rocking that.
oh yeah,
Dude's got fucking style. He's got like he's the only one in the Toku fandom that's got style.
man. I'll have to pass that along.
Did you see his Abare Yellow cosplay? Or I don't
I,
even know if that was the right name for it. You know, Kira.
oh,
Dino Thunder Yellow cosplay.
I did not.
It looks so good.
AJMC saying that. Who else do you think will get a new form in the Outsider special? Right, because the first teaser we got is going to be an Oja story, and there's a shot where he's definitely holding the what do you call it, the Advent card. So it's like
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's like, oh, I hope you're teasing something because that would be really awful if you didn't.
When does that come out?
Good question. I haven't seen pictures of the form, so I'm guessing it's not out yet.
Okay, because you do realize that Soto did say, "Hey, we've still got more Chronicle stuff to come."
Ooh,
So, oh hey,
Uh,
what's up, Blade Raider? Yeah, sorry, it was kind of impromptu. I got this in the mail, and I was like, you know what? Stream. I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna stop. Um, like getting in my head about I have to do this, this, and that. No, I'm just gonna friggin' do it.
I
Yeah.
was talking to someone earlier, literally making the joke about how like when it comes to me and doing like a stream, my decision is I'll either be like 30 minutes early, ready to go, and just waiting for the time to pass, or I will just be like, I'm gonna do a stream now.
Yeah, I mean, going forward, these are gonna be tough to schedule. Like, be a scheduled thing. Like, don't expect this every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. Just it's spur of the moment for now. Like, I'm getting things adjusted still. Um, yeah, sorry. Yeah, once again, sorry for the late notice. It's just whenever inspiration. I figure better this than none stream, right? Better this than
Mhm.
nothing.
Yeah,
So yeah, I don't know. What else is going on? The survive card for some reason. I'm waiting for the Metal Heroes to right. Yeah, I've been waiting for that for years.
mhm.
Where's that been? It seems like the perfect avenue for Metal Heroes to happen in.
It-
Maybe if the Metal Heroes start showing up again in other things, they'll start considering it. But for now, I don't know what the occasion would be.
I'm over here waiting for Metal Heroes and Lightning Collection. That's
No,
never happening.
no, get a Chaku in in Lightning Collection.
I was making a joke where I was like, technically Masked Rider appeared in Power Rangers, so
Yeah, no, that's absolutely correct. I'm sure.
and I think someone had responded with an image of those they're from the show that was adapted into Beetleborgs, but it's like they appeared as enemy characters in a Power Rangers crossover.
Yeah,
Like,
that's right.
oh,
Yeah, like they're available. Like you can get the Beetleborg suits in there. You can get Chaku. You could get Sheriff Skyfire. Technically, technically, will they
I
do
just
it? Highly doubt it.
I just I love the idea of because like I'm not sure what the situation is with the name. I guess they can use Jetfire and Skyfire.
Yeah, interchangeably. It's all Hasbro. Like,
Yeah. No. My thought was I don't know what the rights issue is with using the name because I think Skyfire is like the cartoon exclusive name for
yeah,
Transformers.
right.
I
Well, they've
just
been using Jetfire.
that too. I don't know. It's just a likeness thing.
Yeah,
I
the
I'm
the
I
likeness
just
thing with
the thought that immediately entered my brain without thinking about it is can they call him uh, Space Sheriff Skyfire or do they have to make up a fake name? But no, no.
I mean, he was named Skyfire under Hasbro's watch, so I
Yeah,
assume it'd
that's
be okay. But I doubt they never. I don't think they ever thought they'd make that figure. Honestly.
also Blade Raider also clarifying there's a Beetleborg and Power Rangers Turbo comic crossover from back in the day.
Okay, yeah, sure. Technically, I guess that'll work. I had no idea that existed, but I don't know if the rights would extend to that.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Ever since Hasbro got it, I'm just like I don't know who owns what anymore. Help.
Yeah.
I
All I
also
know is that Hasbro still doesn't have 2001 Rid, and it's depressing.
I am also looking at what the Common Rider Wiki has for Common Rider Outsiders. I'm interested because it mentions continuity and placement and says that it continues the narrative of the Spectre and Blade story.
God, really?
I hope so. I assume not yet, but that would be interesting.
Huh.
But like yeah, episode 0 did just come out, which was about Gems. It's like the continuing that storyline.
Right, right.
and episode 1 appears to be coming out in January.
Okay.
So unless they reveal a new suit very soon, like way far ahead of its debut, then I wouldn't expect that's what Chronicle is going to be.
Right. I don't know. I feel like perhaps we'll get some Shoto representation for that, but I don't know how much Soto wise we'll actually be getting like mainline. Chronicle. That sounds like a good possibility, but like mainline, I don't know. Um
Also, when it comes to when they announced this outsiders thing, I thought it was really interesting that that was the word usage because
yeah.
again, just earlier I was mentioning because we were making jokes in the Discord about the word magnum and how often it has come up for so many guns in Rider
Mhm.
that I was like, I kind of unironically enjoy when there are these like recurring terms in Rider, and I
Oh
just noticed,
yeah.
oh, Shoto O, the O stands for outsiders, and then there's this thing called outsiders.
You know what word needs to come back? Strizer. That's such a
Mm.
cool word that they made up. Like it I think there was the Taurinity Strizer when Taurin had the sword,
Oh,
and there was also the I think Double had
yeah, it was the
the
Fang Strizer.
Fang
The
Strizer. Yeah, yeah.
I could swear that there was a line in the hyper battle video where they like recap all the forms. I could swear that there was a line of dialogue where they mention no one knows what the origin is of the name Fangstrizer.
Oh.
I could have sworn that that was like a throwaway line that they mentioned. It's like what are you talking about?
What is a Strizer?
I feel like I've also heard like the one of the sounds on the Kamen Rider Lupin's weapon was like it was something like Lupin Storash, and it's like what? What'd you say?
Strash?
Like yes,
Like
Storash.
strike slash
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
or
think
stop
it's going for,
trash?
and I feel like I've heard that more than once. So I'm like, is that another one of those?
Maybe.
Oh, so
Hmm.
many stickers on that one.
I mean, at least it wasn't as bad as this guy.
It's like please
It
sticker.
the really like the stickers mostly came here. Like
Hmm.
that took a good amount of time. All right. Did not apply the belt sticker yet.
Oh, regarding the what Chronicle might show us, Blade Runner is saying, I'm expecting Chronicle Kabuto movie writers because Premium Bandai hasn't targeted my wallet in a few months. Mm,
I do want
God
those
bless
though.
America.
Yeah. No.
You're right.
May
You're
I
right.
interject? No. Let's see. Oh, I also do kind of want to address this. Um, Soto streaming. Where's that at? Here's the thing. We took a break, and then I
Hmm.
started really liking having my weekends.
Ah, fair.
Yeah, and it sucks. He's like, I still do the Twitter stuff every week. Um, but that like, if I'm hanging out with my friends on a Saturday, I have to dip way early because like around dinner time because like oh no I gotta cover this and I don't get to like fully have like a consistent Saturday night,
Yeah.
um
Also, I will add that yeah, I have the podcast or the stream, and you and Josh are in a situation where you're like, okay, on this day we do the podcast stream, on the next day we do another one.
yeah, we do have to, don't we?
Mhm. So it's like I fully understand where it's like, yeah, that can be
Yeah,
exhausting.
yeah, it's I want to find a way to do it, but like now that I have a big boy job that requires me to commute and that eats up 2 hours of my day, uh I like it's it's tough to I don't know. It's tough to want to like chunk out another hour out of like my dwindling weekend.
That's fair.
Um it sucks, but for now I fully intend for it to come back at some point. I just don't know what that would look like. Honestly, it might require me getting um a different job, but like I got to be honest, I'm not going to get a different job just to do soda pop
That's fair.
on the weekends. So, um the intent is for it to exist in some form sometime down the line, but as it stands now, no Soto stream and no like direct reactions, which sucks because it was fun. But
Y-
and like Josh's channel is really popping off, and like I completely understand him wanting to like not just want to have his weekend, but prioritize that channel as well, just because like that is his income.
mhm.
uh and like we're you and I are at least in a very good position where we don't have to fight an algorithm for our income. We you know have that disconnect from our hobbies and income, which I think is probably healthier. And
Mm.
you know uh and as much as I'd like this to be something, I'd rather enjoy it than be in such distress to like create content, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I
There is
also very random aside because I kept referencing it. I looked up the Kamen Rider Kabuto Godspeed Love soundtrack.
hmm
There are four different tracks that include the words "God Bless America."
oh, weird. Why?
That's the
What?
thing is no one understands why, other than maybe because the movie is called Godspeed Love?
Hmm.
Question
Is
mark.
Are you guys getting a very like pixelated stream?
It is looking a little bit. I'm
Okay.
starting to count the pixels.
Yeah,
Over.
you know what? My phone's like overheating and I don't
Oh,
like that. So I
hmm.
think for now,
Webcam hit.
I mean, I wanted to finish this up, but I don't think my phone's up for it.
Yeah.
Is it? Wow, that's hot, and that is not good for the battery. So I'm just gonna.
Uh,
Wow. Okay.
that's a spicy meatball.
Oh boy. Yeah, indeed.
Mm.
I'm gonna let that simmer, I guess. Let's see. There we go. But yeah. Okay. That's just where the channel's at right now. I'm gonna try to keep doing news,
Hmm.
right? Like that's something like I can kind of control now. Like I have enough free time to get to that, and I really want to make an effort to because I went to Power Morphicon and it was cool. Like meeting some of the folks in the community, and also like I just want more people to know about this line, you know.
Hmm.
And that's all this channel's about. Um, yeah, and like I even got to talk to the guy that runs Tokulectables, and he said
Ah.
like, yeah, I said, oh yeah, I'm the guy that runs Soda Pop, and he's like, oh my god, thank you for doing that because that otherwise not as many people would know about that. I really appreciate it, and I thought that that's awesome. Like I feel like on some level I'm making a difference with this account. I know it's like to the end point of do a capitalism with these toys, but I like these toys, and that's the system we're under. So
I was like, better for it to be a thing you actually want to support.
exactly.
You're not a sellout.
Yeah. But yeah. So that was these guys. Oh, see that
Yeah.
looks better, right? Like you can
Soda still
actually.
got it.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
One very specific thing that I was glad to see them do was the little negative space with the ears, because that was one of those
Yes.
things where it's like the holes in them,
Yeah, yeah.
because it's like that's easily one of those things where it's like, well, they could do it, or they could make it cheap.
Yeah. Um but they didn't. Like, I think that's the difference. I feel like they'll go the extra mile to make a better product. They were
Mhm.
talking about in the blog just this week, like, hey, um we're sorry, zombie can't bend his elbow like it should, unless it can. We were kidding. He can totally bend his elbow because we spent the extra manufacturing cost to make his elbow, or to make his forearm edge out just so slightly, and now it bends further, right?
Ooh.
It's so good.
Mhm.
It's so good. I love the extra mile. I love the amount of effort they put in. I feel like a lot of toy lines, you don't get the same amount of not just transparency but like dedication, and you clearly see it each and every week. Um like even during what is it? Revice. I didn't watch a single. I watched one episode, but I didn't watch too much of it, and I could still really enjoy the blogs. Like it always feels like they really care. So you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like oh man, well, I'm trying to think of one of the very specific ways that Soto helped me recently was that I was watching an episode of Geats, uh, and my dumb brain was not focusing on the plot, but was instead seeing this monster show up holding two axes, and I'm like, where have I seen one of those axes from? And it turned out it was one of the Lords of Wise from Saber, which has a Soto
Oh
figure. So it's like,
yeah,
oh, there's the
and
axe.
the only reason I recognized the arrow raise buckle's weapon was because, oh, that's Soto Zamonis's weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that stuff, and they make reference to it. I love this line. It is the yeah. I'm just gonna say it is the best toy line.
Hmm.
I will take no object. I mean, you could persuade me that maybe Shoto's better.
And
Just like in a crowd pleasing aspect, I would say Shoto's a better casual line than Soto is.
and I would say, hey, as far as a gimmick goes, the deluxe figure line for Geats, it doesn't have much yet, but it is just like an impressive, like, oh, you're doing that.
I am impressed by what it's gotten to so far. I will give
The
it that.
the results of it are where I'm like, okay, I don't need to buy this, but
Mhm.
I at least applaud them, like, oh, you went back to old figure gimmick lines.
Yeah, yeah, and they even showed it in the show too, like him actually like transforming into the other
I
form.
I was watching episode 1 in a stream with some friends, and they were all like, "What the fuck?" And while I'm over here, the only one going, "Oh, that's why it does that." And I had to show them afterwards. Oh yeah, so the figures do this.
It's so interesting that they had no idea what the figures were up to.
Oh yeah,
Like I feel like that's such an integral part to.
yeah, there's all kinds.
Yeah, yeah, that's wild. I it's weird. I there was this person that I was like chatting with that was saying like they got into Sentai through Shout's stuff. Like
Oh,
they had no prior knowledge,
mm,
and then just fell in love with it through Shout Factory stuff, or Tubi, whatever streaming service. But like
mhm.
that's wild that it did actually get a little further out there, like
Yeah.
there are all kinds,
I
man, all
I
kinds.
I hope that Ryder kind of gets that luck, because we're getting that comic, that 01 comic, and I'm like, I want this to do well, because it seems like I've only seen like a quick glimpse of the preview with the biting shark, or whatever form it was,
Yeah, yeah.
but like, I'm just looking at the covers, I'm like, these are I'm gonna call them respectful. Like they are they look like the suits. They
Yeah,
look
yeah,
like
yeah.
tokusatsu shots.
That's a thing that sort of bothers me a little bit about the Power Rangers comic is that they don't quite look like Sentai. They
Hmm.
do, I guess, which,
Oh.
by extension doesn't follow, or it should look like Sentai slash Power Rangers, right? But then you've
Hmm.
got suits and Zords that, like, I don't think I could functionally see
There's
working as a
the
toy, you know?
there's the one group. There's the one group that's I forget what they're called. It's the characters who went to the peace
Yes. Yeah,
conference.
yeah, yeah.
But
Those
like
suits are sort of what I'm referencing.
yeah, and I think it's their Megazord where I looked it up and I was just like that does not look real.
That's no, it's not. No, that isn't to say that it isn't a good story because I haven't watched
I've
it,
heard.
but I
I've,
totally respect it, and it is. I don't know why people don't think it's canon. It's canon, right? Like it's part of the franchise. It is like part of
mhm,
that. But in terms of the suit design is where it loses me. When it deviates, I know they look cool. They look great as like superhero suits,
mhm.
which is the intent, and it's like a very Americanized idea. But um I don't know, for some reason it's just not clicking in my mind that, oh, that's a Sentai suit, because it doesn't
Mm.
feel that way. It feels very design. I don't
Th-
know.
th-
It's
that
different.
that actually does also remind me because I haven't watched Geek Each Week very recently.
Oh,
So
okay.
I haven't
What's that
seen
about?
I haven't seen what your reaction was. So there was this rumor for a little while with Power Rangers where it was like Hasbro is planning to get away from Sentai and make original stuff,
I
something like that.
think that
It
must
was
have been either the plan originally or something changed or
mm,
something, because that's certainly not the case
it
now.
it was I specifically remember it was a news site called Illuminati
Right. And
and
Josh writes
apparent
for them, I think.
oh because I was
Yeah.
gonna say I heard that apparently they've gotten some stuff really wrong before.
Hmm.
But regardless, that's why I kind of just took that as like, oh, that's just like a fake rumor.
I don't know. I like
Did
from the
you think of
people.
rumor? Oh,
Huh?
hmm?
No, go ahead.
uh, when you saw the Cosmic Fury suits, did you get reminded of that thing of we're kind of stepping away from Sentai to make our own thing?
Um,
Because I was looking at those suits like this feels like a first step that they're trying to take. Where it's like we're making our own suits, but we're keeping the mecha.
I think at that point I might have known things that I wasn't supposed to know.
Hmm.
So I don't necessarily think I have like an untainted opinion.
Hmm.
Um, but like it's not a good suit.
Yeah,
If I'm
I,
frank, it's not a good suit.
that's why I was reminded to bring it up because you were talking about things that don't quite look right. It's
It
like
doesn't.
these I feel
It
like they require a couple more steps to be a really good suit.
I think because it only showed up for a split second. I don't know that we'll ever see that suit again.
Or
Is my thing.
I, are we talking about something in Dino Fury?
Yeah, right. Is that what we're talking about?
I'm talking about the suits that they are making for Cosmic Fury.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because
Those
it's
I
like
think are better than the suit we saw in Dino Fury.
oh, because for
But they're still not great. I would like to see them in person because, like, I can see a world where there is a material difference between the
oh yeah.
greens, or like the two different colors, and maybe like, that a difference in sheen would really go a long way. But as it stands now, it does look a little bit bland. It's like they took the regular suits and just made it a little blander. But that's just
Well,
off of the concept art.
I was about to also call out that the images that we saw of those two rangers in those suits, I definitely thought, oh, these are definitely just like artwork
Yeah,
and not
yeah, yeah, yeah.
physical
Yeah.
suits.
Like I
But
could definitely
also
see that on the toy packaging later.
at least, the thing that I think would kind of help those suits is if they had more chest armor, because right now they just look very bare.
I agree. Like
And
just
it,
anything going on in the chest. I will
yeah.
say that like during Dino Fury, how do I say this? I feel like their aesthetic was a bit blander because like when you had Ryu Soldier, you had all those like little dudes dancing around, and it had character. It looked like
Mhm,
it was all part of that, like all supporting the same visual style. But then when you get to the Dino Fury morph, it was like, oh, link to morphing grid, which sounds pretty basic, right? Like any ranger could call that out and it would technically work. It's not like specific to Dino Fury. And then they get transported pretty, the CG looks pretty good, but they get
mhm,
transported to like this extra dimensional space that's that has like a spacey aesthetic and just generated uh, uh, a dinosaur behind it. I felt it was a bit stock. Like
mhm,
you could throw in, let's say they wanted to put a Q Ranger suit in there. You could redo that, have the same old background, and just put a lion back there. You know what I mean? Like it's
mhm.
very standard. Like it seems like a a baseline, if that makes sense. I don't know.
I'm also like when it comes to the reaction that I've seen with friends and other people is that they're keeping the dinosaur helmets, but they're not using dinosaur mecha, and I'm like,
Hmm.
that's fine. That's Mighty Morphin. It's
Yeah, I
Mighty
don't know.
Morphin, but with slightly more steps because they're changing the suits a little bit.
Hmm. And like, who knows? Maybe even the Q Ranger mecha aren't going to be like personal mecha. Maybe
Mm.
they'll just summon them.
Oh, that was the other thing is at minimum, I think that they could add something to the chest, but also maybe some more shapes that are relevant to Q Ranger suits. Just
That would be helpful. Yeah.
so it ties into the mecha a little bit more.
Yeah. Like have it be a fusion of Re Soldier and Q Ranger a
It's
bit.
like
I don't know.
because I know what's his name, Simon Bennett.
Yeah,
Um,
the
I
guy who
know that.
who got dispelled from Twitter.
I hope that that wasn't because of harassment.
I
Because
mean, like, if I'm honest, I would want to leave if I were him.
yeah,
I'd be
that's
like,
the
no,
thing.
I'm good.
That's
For
why
my mental
it's like
health.
that's exactly what I'm saying. Because I'm like
Yeah,
the very first thought is, oh, people are harassing him. But anyway,
yeah. Like my first thought was like, oh, good for him. He knew when to
yeah,
step away.
you're right.
Good job.
All that to say, like he had at one point like kind of shot down every reason that certain Sentai might not be adapted, and the thing with Q
Yeah,
Ranger was too big of a
too
cast.
many.
And
Yeah,
I'm like, if you're not using the Ranger suits in full, maybe you could partially use the Ranger suits.
yeah. Maybe I don't know.
Like the thing that I always pointed out with Kamen Rider Ginga in Geo is that he's definitely using Meteor's lower legs in a way that implies that they're just borrowing it from the Meteor suit and not actually altering the suit.
Sure, sure.
So it's like just borrow parts of the Q Ranger suits. They're not
Later,
doing anything.
later, saying he'd rather have just new mecha. And I agree, but I
Yeah,
also get that they own it. They might as well like
yeah.
use the thing
I,
that they spent their money on.
I'm also I get that, but also I'm like hypothetically, I'm picturing this as if this is the prototype. We're making our own Power Rangers from scratch.
Sure. And like it's and like not to like shit on your comment or anything, but I
Mhm,
feel like it is a bit dismissive to say like, hey, I would have rather had like a whole new toy line be created from scratch,
mhm.
based off of
Baby
new
steps.
designs, this and that. Which like yeah, definitely make your own toys, design your own stuff.
Mhm, mhm.
That makes
They're
sense.
they're
But
basically doing that already.
yeah, but not for the Zords, which like
Oh,
I'm not looking forward to. I kept screaming at the top of my lungs on Twitter like, why didn't Hasbro do Q Ranger? I want Scramble City Zords. But
Mhm.
now that I've seen the way they've handled Zords recently, wherein they don't do all of it, they just do some of it, I don't want that. I want
The
a
fact,
full line. What are
the
you
fact that,
guys doing?
the fact that, okay, I don't know how much of Dino Fury actually has Megazord toys, like apart from the main five.
Not enough. And the
Okay.
main five, uh, they, they started to break. So they weren't
Oh.
well constructed.
Well, with that kind of peg system, I can see the dangers.
Hmm. Hmm.
I could see Q Ranger holding up better. I'm trying to remember. I don't even know exactly how the deluxe one is connected. I just have the mini plot.
Sure. Yeah.
But
Which is
I could
probably a superior,
oh,
uh, superior
it
product.
it do be articulated.
Yeah, indeed, indeed.
Oh right, Blade Raider also reminding us it's only 10 episodes. There's no time to use all the Q Ranger mecha anyways. Not that Hasbro makes all the Zords
Oh,
either.
true.
That is another weird thing about it. I keep forgetting where it's like also it's a mini series.
Yeah, I th- I think Simon Bennett had said at the end of like the reveal thing, um, he said something like, or no, maybe it was during the Dino Fury panel.
Hmm?
Someone had said something where like, yeah, we kind of made it in a way where we left it on a cliffhanger to sort of leverage like, hey, you're gonna let us finish this, right? Which was
Uh,
a very ballsy move that I
hmm.
guess paid off.
We're Power Rangers. You gonna cancel Power Rangers?
I mean, here's the thing. They bought it around pandemic time, right? Around the
Mm.
Bieber fever time.
Mm.
Um things changed. I'm sure things changed. Like
Oof.
plans got screwed. So that I want to believe that they fully intended to reboot the entire thing. Um but now, after a pandemic, like they couldn't really pivot, right? And then on top of that, they have a lot of change in management now, right?
Mhm.
So,
While they're making the plans to own Power Rangers, they're like, okay, Toei, we don't need you anymore. And then like, COVID starts, and they're like, wait, come back, come back.
wait, we need you.
Ooh, just one more thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
just one more thing. The rest of your stuff.
this is a long name. TJJT Field Rex Psycho Christ Neji Rangers in our chat. Um, all of them. Use Q Ranger Suit Rangers. Come on, Sammy Bennett. Are you lazy? Why you sharp stuff? I don't. Okay, that's hard to read.
His name's Simon Bennett, by the way. I don't know if you knew that.
Sammy Bennett.
Who's Sammy? Is that Simon's brother, Sammy? Um,
Oh, sharp stuff. Yeah, that was also the thing I kept hearing is that the Yellow Ranger's helmet was apparently difficult for reasons because it's a
oh,
swordfish. It's got the long thing. Yeah, whatever.
to make toys out of, I'm sure, but like,
Yeah, probably.
yeah.
I was gonna.
Ooh,
What's unfortunate is that I can't. Oh,
Pastier's
oh,
hammer. Hell yeah.
yeah. What's unfortunate is I can't actually cite. Well, you see, there's a figure in Yudo that. Oh,
Hey, you know what? The more I think about the Q Ranger line, the more I'm grateful rather than upset because they tried it at the 11th hour. They tried it and they were like, yeah, I feel. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, I feel good about this. Um, so I respect it. It sucks that it couldn't have happened earlier, but I'm glad they came around to the idea of making them at all. You know, I'm just grateful. Um,
I have a broken sense of humor because when you did that, the way that you reacted before you sneezed, it just
mhm.
reminded me of all those meme videos of people who scream and then just suddenly disappear.
Ah!
Exactly.
And someone can edit that should they choose. download this. Download the VOD and
Mm.
then
Oh, that
disappear me. I'll
yeah.
even duck down if you want to edit me going away. Okay, that should be
There we
enough for you
go.
to grab a screenshot and take a look at my nasty ass room.
Mm. Uh, oh, you were saying grateful. But
Grateful.
my one thing when it comes to the scent that they're adapting is the unfortunate thing about them adapting Q Ranger in this way is that I won't get figures of the Q Rangers.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
agree.
that's because I barely watch Power Rangers, so sometimes my priorities are, oh, they're adapting this series, so I can get figures of these Sentai characters
Exactly,
that I
yeah.
like.
But here's my thing. I don't want 6-inch figures of Q Ranger.
Mm, fair.
Yeah. I
Meanwhile, my thought there that, oh, I can get figures of those characters. I'm still waiting for Lightning Collection to make a lot of the ones I want, like Gokai Yellow,
Oh
like
yeah.
the
Get
ones
a
that they've
Ranger Liz
actually
action
adapted.
figure.
It's like where's the ones you've got? Where's the more recent series? Is what I'm
Yeah,
asking.
that's true. I feel like since it's a collector line, they really only want to do like the really, really recent stuff or
Hmm.
way past stuff.
There's also because I imagine part of it is probably also like to make a figure of this quality probably costs a lot. So
Hmm.
I'm now looking at the recent reveal that they had where it was like the it's not $10, it's a little bit more than that, but around $15 Mighty Morphin figures that they revealed.
Oh yeah,
Where it's
yeah.
like the style of the mainline figure.
So that I mean, what I was worried about initially when they said, "Oh yeah, we're doing 6-inch not only for our a collector line but also just the main line in general." I was
Hmm.
worried that like, "Oh, they're not going to go back and do anything that's going to make these compatible to any of your old stuff. All your 5-inch figures, now they're not going to have a home
Hmm.
going forward." But since they're going back in that budget 6-inch line, which I guess isn't really budget because it's only $5 less than where 6-inch used to start.
Comparatively, it's $10 cheaper going by current prices.
Yeah.
But yeah, go on.
Um, I was worried, they wouldn't go back and do stuff, but they've done things like that Dino Ranger 3-pack with
Hmm.
Pink from
Dino Chuck.
Kyoryuger and Blue from Dino Thunder. I
Hmm.
just mixed them. Don't at me. Um, yeah. Oh yeah. If you want Kyuranger figures, it's time to bark up Shoto's. Yeah, Shoto Super will get to everything. I fully believe that.
Hmm.
I have no doubt in my mind that like we're coming up on Kyuranger or Kyoryuger soon for that anniversary,
Mm.
right?
It's time. It's
2013.
hmm. Oh, you wow time.
Yeah,
20,
yeah,
2013 is also Gaim.
I know. Which I guess will be returning to the the Soto well on that one.
Oh, I was about to say returning to the TTFC stuff because if I recall right, I remember hearing that one ended on a cliffhanger.
It did. Oh, but who knows? Maybe it'll get brought up again in Outsiders.
Oh man, who would they have in Outsiders?
Everyone. They're just gonna have everyone in Outsiders.
You know what
Everyone's an
sucks?
outsider. What?
You know what sucks is that I was like, what writer would they focus on in Outsiders from Gaim? And I was just like, oh, they would focus on Ryoma. Can't do that
I mean,
because of the actor.
no, I know, but they could do what was his name? Uh
Sigurd, Sid.
no, no. Who's the villain? Jam,
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. Marus from the summer movie.
Yeah, yeah. The guy that came back.
Finally, we get the Gaim Gaiden Kamen Rider Jam that they kind of implied that they
Oh
were
yeah,
putting in that poll.
yeah.
Finally, I guess this would be their opportunity to do it because it's like when that poll happened for Gaim Gaiden 2, it was like, what the hell are they going to do for a movie? It's like
That's true.
Outsiders is actually
Yeah.
the perfect place for it, I guess.
Hmm. He is an outsider.
Mhm.
Ugh. These tycoon stickers are tough to lift.
What
There we
what
go.
do you think they would do with Oja for a survive form? Because there was a pretty cool idea presented in our Discord.
I think they'd make it. That's all I think. That's as far as it goes for me because I
I
don't
was
know
about
too
to
much
say
about it.
that's even just above my expectation,
Oh.
which was that maybe it's a fake out. But
Oh, okay.
above that, my expectation was y'all want to see Oja's suit in a different color with the cape.
Oh, with the
Maybe some pointy bits added on here and there.
maybe it'll just be the durian cape again.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
That'd be very funny. I love that idea.
The cool idea that was presented in our Discord was, what if they lean into that whole thing of he has the monster that's three monsters combined.
Oh, the genocider?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like he's just gonna wear the armor of his victims.
But wasn't there concept art of his form?
Right, that was one
So
of the weird ones.
so there's precedent? Question
That
mark?
the thing is, yes, there is concept art. Also, there was O's content that involved those CSM medals. And then the
Sure.
O's 10th just decided, hey, we're going to use that motif, but we're going to recycle suit parts to make the villain using that motif. And it's like, okay, that's kind of like the low budget Toei version.
Yeah. I honestly didn't expect to start stickering again after
Oh, yeah.
switching off my phone cuz now it's just me looking down awkwardly while I talk to you.
So we're
Um
talking.
yeah, but I'm kind of hungry.
Mm,
um so I think I might go get dinner. Um but we could go the rest of these 8 minutes to get a nice clean 2 hour mark.
yeah.
Um Yeah, I don't know. Not to like derail too far, but I did want to like hopefully streams like this, like I said, they won't be consistent, but they'll possibly be more frequent. I don't know. It just
Yeah,
depends
this,
on my
I,
mood after
I,
work and how punishing that is.
I wanted to bring it up earlier, but I wasn't sure if you would want me to reference things said in DMs, but you did kind of just say it anyway, which is that the plan was not for the podcast and streams to just completely go away.
Yeah. Like I feel like that shouldn't have to be a secret or anything. Like I it's something I like doing, but I just, there's not enough time for it
Mhm.
in the week anymore.
Yeah,
Which really sucks.
you know, life finds a way of getting in the way.
Yeah. That
Dinosaurs.
famous Jurassic Park quote.
Also,
Um
I did look it up. The survive forms. Yes, there is an Oja survive in SIC. So
oh,
that enters the realm of, well, that doesn't matter then because SIC is basically fan fiction.
yeah.
There is apparently a custom Raya survive. I'm not sure what the context was of that.
I believe she has a dragon friend who's voiced by Aquafina.
Raya. Oop, oop.
Raya
Oh,
and the
oh,
Last Dragon.
right, the movie.
Uh,
I forgot that movie existed, even though I always see merchandise of it.
because it didn't sell and now it's clogging shelves.
Hmm.
Which sucks. I think okay, real talk, I think that is an ideal toy line for me. Because you
Oh.
had all your characters laid out in one box set. Simple articulation, sure, but you had all the characters. Sure, you had other playsets and stuff, but there was like that one main one. It had everything. Like I thought that was cool. I really should watch that movie because but I haven't seen it yet. Maybe then I'll pick it up.
Mhm.
But I'm really jealous of how they handled that toy line and how other. I guess since it didn't do well, like the toy line didn't do well, they can't learn lessons from that. The
Hmm.
lesson would be, oh, don't do that again. But like, I don't know. I want it for the stuff that I typically buy. I want a good
Right.
gift set. I miss that. I miss gift sets.
I
Oh,
forget what. Ooh,
oh no, go ahead.
I forget why I even had this thought recently, but I was like, oh, it'd be neat to see some gift sets for like Rider Deluxe figures again.
That'd be cool.
Like the Sochok Henshin one that I was thinking of was the Den-O
Hmm.
form with all the armors.
Right. There was also that 2-pack with platform and Momo. That was
I
really
feel
fun.
like I feel like Xaid in particular could have benefited from like a pack that just like serves to reissue a bunch of those because like
Mm.
you know how the classic thing was always, oh, once the show is almost over, then all the stuff is found discounted. This is before COVID.
Yeah.
But like the thing is with Xaid, that's how I got a lot of the Xaid figures from that line because they were all just super discounted.
Oh, for sure.
Except for Robot Gamer, which remained super expensive.
Why?
I'm assuming it must have just been limited stock or something.
Oh, that sucks.
Because it was like it was not only not changing in price, it was also way more than it actually should go for. So it's like,
Right, right.
oh. Gaim was
Hey.
also a similar thing where a lot of the Gaim figures just were not lowering in price.
Well, here's the thing, right? Like, if you got the whole rest of the line on discount, getting one for a markup isn't bad. Because net
Yeah.
you you saved in total, right?
Hmm.
Aoki Higane asks, non-soda question: is pizza considered dinner, and why? Yes.
Yes.
Uh, yes.
No
No,
further
I
questions.
have I I had curry with pork cutlet earlier from
Hmm.
uh, a Japanese place that opened up
Hmm.
nearby, and I really like it. So I'm just gonna finish that. I've been thinking about it all day. Uh,
Ah, fair.
Galen Molina, but I did have pizza recently. I will say,
I was about to say, unrelated to pizza, I'm thinking
yeah.
about something better than pizza.
No, well, I I do want to get some thin crust pizza soon
Mm.
because all the pizza around me is thick crust. But I think the Nugget near me has thin crust pizza. I gotta find some thin crust somewhere. Um,
Hmm.
yeah. Galen Molina asks or says, "Thank you guys for doing this again. Miss talking to you guys about Ryder and Soto stuff. Yeah, absolutely. I missed it too, and I figured, we're kind of doing a bit more things now on the channel. Might as well throw a stream at them. I just got these fellas, which I
Yep.
stickered him up. Um, just got these. Might as well do something. Um, and I'm glad that you guys showed up. I didn't think anyone would show up. Maybe like one or two, but it's
Hmm.
awesome that you guys came out to say hello.
Yeah. And as always, hey, even if we haven't been doing like the podcast or streaming things, you can usually hear our thoughts on things in the Discord because I'm definitely
Yeah,
a regular. You are occasional.
I'm here and
Josh
there.
is hypothetical.
Josh.
I feel like Josh, at least within Writer, admittedly, I'm not following a majority of what's going on in our Discord, but I feel like I've seen Josh twice.
I I only see him once a
He's
week
busy.
is the thing. He's a busy man. He has school. He has, YouTube
I
to
make
keep up with.
I make the jokes that I genuinely understand.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like he has plenty to do
Mhm.
without us getting in the way. And
The-
I don't think I honestly I just don't think he likes Discord as a platform.
Fair.
Yeah,
I
he
again, having not heard your guys' reaction to the Go Kaiser stuff, I have to wonder because I have a friend who's also very into Go Kaiser in the same way Josh is, and
uh-huh.
he was upset when he saw the saber because it's an expensive thing. And I've been making the joke with him. Yeah, it's a shame you have to buy 5 of them to be a true fan.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
I was like, I had referenced Josh him saying, I bet that he's in a similar situation where he's considering buying 5 of them just to have all the team's
I mean, I'm
arsenal.
sure the thought must have crossed his mind, but I don't think he's buying 5 of
Hmm.
them. He's at least
At the
buying
very
one.
least, I expect he's going to have one of each.
Yeah, yeah,
One
probably.
of each meaning when they do the gun,
Yeah.
when they do the gun, and
Hmm.
when they do the big cannon.
Right, right. Hell, if they make a Navi, that'd be really funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not even out of the realm of possibility.
You
Things are
know what would be
crazy
even
right now with
cooler?
yeah.
They could put like a little divot in its back that you can open up and throw a smart speaker in and make it like smart speaker compatible. I think that'd be
Mm.
really cool.
Blade Raider also had a question for you about Gundam.
Oh yeah, what's up? Did you see that Gundam Universe is making Double O Riser in the? Yes, I did. I saw that weeks ago before or months ago before they announced it, and I'm hesitant because like the Exia that I got does not quite. It's weird. A lot of the Gundam Double O stuff that I get, they're kind of cumbersome to play with. Like
Hmm.
not super manageable.
Uh, Gundam Universe was that then at the
Six
time talked
inch.
about recent figure line
Yeah, yeah.
with the build a figure that didn't make sense to have as a build a
Oh
figure.
no no no. That's
Or
Gundam
was
something else.
I was
Gundam
about to say,
Infinity.
I was about to say, was Gundam Universe the thing before it?
Gundam Universe was the thing. The 6 inch.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it.
There's a lot of Gundam.
Uh, I feel like eventually, if I see it in a store, I'll pick it up because just the novelty of Double O in a store. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that. Um.
There's a lot of Gundam, and I saw pictures recently of what I now know was the protagonist of the current series, the Witch
Oh
series.
hell yeah! Witch from Mercury.
Yeah, I saw figures of apparently Figure Rise has done a figure of the main character, and I thought we've got a lot of Gundam kits. It's cool that they're actually doing like
Yeah.
non-mecha
I
figures.
pre-ordered her. I pre-ordered just about everything because I'm going all in. Um,
If at some point I ended up like checking out that series, is it on Crunchyroll? You said.
yeah, it's on Crunchyroll.
Hmm. I will add that to the watch list because I think it's cool that they made a show that has like a female protagonist. It's like,
Yeah,
hey, love to see it.
yeah, it's so good.
And
It's like
all that to say that I might check it out, and if I did and I end up liking it, I will definitely get that
yeah,
figure.
it's.
Otherwise, I thought, hey, that's a neat design. I wouldn't mind owning as a figure.
I mean, one, good luck because it's hard to come by. Apparently,
Ah,
I forgot who I was talking to in the Discord. It was like Kit and Convoy Cat. Who I was talking to. I think one of them got HL Jade on it.
oh,
So that means one of their pre-orders got back ordered. So,
hmm.
um,
Well, that sounds like a problem for future me who decided to watch it.
yeah, I mean, yeah, right now you're shielded from wanting the things, but once you
Yeah.
watch it, I'm sure you'll start wanting the things. It's
Right now, I'm under that specific shield of, hey, this would be neat if I had an attachment to it.
yeah,
Otherwise, it's just a cool design.
yeah, but it's also very gay, and it's so wonderful.
Adding that to my list.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. That's all you need sometimes.
Hmm.
Um, Blade Raider says, "Don't worry, I swore off Gundam Universe a while ago because they're all very limited. Robot Damashi for no reason. Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you for bringing up Double O. I feel like eventually I'll get it, just because it's Double O. But yeah, I don't know. Aerial Gundam stock apparently. Yeah, 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 and got immediately replaced with the aerial chips, uh, which is very funny. Um, But yeah, I once I realized, oh hey, Ami Ami isn't carrying this stuff. I guess I'm going to HLJ, and I pre-ordered everything there. I hope they come eventually. Like that would be nice. While I'm like hyped up on this show, it's so good. Um, hey, check this out. Look at this friend.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, love it. We can make some oops. We can make some new different versions, huh? Let's
He can
try
wear
this.
pants.
Let's get some new pants up in here. Ugh, this is gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? Come on. Let's get you some pants, my guy. Ah, come
Okay.
on. Is this gonna be difficult with me? Oh, okay. Oh, the chin, like this chin, is a really good place to get your nail in, like under, so that you could
Ah.
like rip the top of the head out and
Mhm.
replace. So that's good to see. Um, let's see, where is it? Yeah, like um, putting an ID core sticker on has a twofold problem because are you gonna put it right side up or upside down?
Ooh.
Which rider are you gonna choose? But I'm going blank for now. Looks good.
Mhm.
And
Uh,
you know what? That's probably why um the box, I didn't buy this standard. I bought this off eBay, so it didn't come with an extra Geats uh
hmm.
boost magnum, but that's probably why they gave you an extra boost magnum, not just cuz it's a main character but because it's like the most swappable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I enjoy about the every time they reveal a new character, they're like, also we made stickers for this.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. I painted the leg wrap so I could steal sticker for my extra boost legs. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. That's smart. So I'm guessing what he did was he painted this in
Yeah.
because it's molded, but he took the sticker with surface detail and actually put it on
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
extra boost. That's smart. It's very
Yeah.
smart. I didn't even think of that.
Big brain.
Yeah. Dang, this is so great.
Hmm.
Ooh, wowee. All right, cool. Hey, we've gone on a decent amount. I hope
Yeah.
we'll be back soon because still got another half of these to get through. I have all of Revice to get through as well. If that's something you guys are interested in, um, it's been a great time.
Hmm.
Guys, thanks for showing up. Malunis, thank you for showing up on short notice.
Yeah.
Now the sticker does not fit boost. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Huh. But yeah, this is fun. Hopefully we do this again soon. Not quite sure when. It might be a bit. I just don't know. It depends on how much
Mhm.
motivation my job saps for my existence. So-
Ooh.
I mean, it's not a bad job. It's just that
I get it.
commute, that 2 hour commute, and like having to find things to do at work is not great. Like scraping away, I don't know. It's a whole thing. I should just be grateful to have a job in this time, which I am. And I'm grateful to you guys for showing up. And I hope you guys will keep supporting us and all the videos that are coming and are soon to come.
Hmm.
Yeah, Melissa, do you have anything else you wanted to say?
Hey, like we've said, it's not. We were never planning to like cancel. We're not.
Yeah.
We don't. I've have at the very least said I don't want anything to become lost media. I
Yeah.
watch a lot of videos on lost media, but I don't want to create it.
Yeah. And like Soda Pop, to an extent, will always I will always try to make sure that Soda Pop exists.
Yeah.
The blogs will be covered. Like, as long as Soto and Candy Toy are a thing, I'm gonna keep translating the blog or translating. I'm gonna keep throwing them into DeepL and then regurgitating them out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the news as much as I can, and we'll stream every now and again just to see what's going on. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Liz, I already asked you if you had anything to say.
Oh.
You already said it. Oh no, where is it? I had it on my desk. I say this every time. It is on my desk somewhere.
Classic.
Classic. It was here. I swear.
Keep
I
it.
swear to you, it was here. Oh, there it is. Thanks for watching. Keep it. There we go. Oh shoot! I completely forgot. We have a whole end card. There's some of this. I guess, if I wanted to put end card stuff back here. See you guys.
I see a progress bar for how long this goes.
Yes, so I can properly end the broadcast.